I guys got our video for you. This one is free agency predictions, last season predictions for the Green Bay Packers. So yeah, let's get this video started. They have 41.3 million in cap space after signing the draft pick, so they got a good amount. Especially considering just looking at dead money, they got that dead money from the trading Preston Smith in the season, and released Andre Campbell last offseason. They still have a good amount of cap space, so they obviously can't go back and undo them. But if they hadn't done that, they would have a good amount. First big player that's probably on the move for them is Jair Alexander. He could get traded, but I doubt at his salary just because he's getting paid, especially his injuries in recent years. So I'll probably Joe Paul's June 1st released, 11 less million in dead cap. So yeah, we'll release him there. He'll get all the savings till after June 1st, but he still get save some more money. So, yeah. How much? How about Kenny Clark for structure? Yeah, but do nothing. Okay, how about Love? Yeah, I'll restructure and Love and save not about 9 million. Let's just try and Gary save. Um, yeah, I'll do a minimum base plus roster to bonus for restructure from Sean Carey save about 12 million. Boom, they already have 62 million. They got some good young players. They've got a lot of good young picks. See how Watson does this next year if he can stay healthy. Just like some interior free agents here. So yeah, Myers, I feel like they would like to bring him back, but they do Sean Ryan, but he has 1 year left. They drafted Jordan Morgan, who missed a lot of the season due to being backup, and then got injured. So they might let him walk, but let's kind of see how much he wants. So how much would the cap be this season? Um, yeah, we can have Morgan up for a year and then let Ryan lock next season. Kind of do that. For him to be a little cheaper. Wait, actually, how much would Drew Dahlman from the Falcons want? Let's see here. Where was he? There we go. How much does Dahlman want? Say Dahlman's a little cheaper, and I think he's better. So I'll bring in Dahlman and let Myers walk. And before you sign, I'll sign Dahlman to a 3 year, $20.2 million deal with 3.1 cap hit for this season. I feel like that's a get an upgrade at center. He did miss some most of the year due to injury to the Falcons last year. But when he was healthy the previous year, he was good, and he did look good this last season before he got injured. So yeah, now you get him in at center. No, maybe they may not do that also though, because if you look at their whole line, all of them were drafted by them. Walker was drafted by them. Jenkins was, Myers was, Ryan and Tom all were, and Morgan too. All their starting alignment were drafted by them. I can't. It's been a while since they brought in an exterior starting defensive lineman. So they're good at drafting developmental linemen. So maybe they do like to keep Myers instead and keep him in house. But I feel like Dahlman's a good upgrade over him instead though. So how much does Slayton want? He's been a good man in their rotation with Kenny Clark and Devontae Wyatt. That's not too bad. How old is he though? He can't be. What's I don't know with Wyatt. Let's go Slayton. Don't worry about Wyatt extension. There you go. So he's actually kind of late 20s. I didn't realize he's that old. Maybe he does on a 1 year deal, but I'll resign him on a 2 year deal for 3.7. That way, kind of lines up for when Wyatt will need a new extension to start. So be a good time there. I also want to see McManus Swan. He kind of helped solve their kicker problem. So yeah, he's on want more than that, but I think he's gonna get less than this thing. It's gonna be more than 840K cap hit, but I'll do that for him. Keeping the kicker that they finally found that he had some struggles in recently. What does Wilson want? He's pretty cheap. How much does he want? So yeah, I'll bring back Wilson. They seem to like him. He's been good for them when he has had a start. So I'll resign him to 1 year, 1.5 million card, cap it, keep him in house. How much? Um, yeah, I think they like Bo Melton, so it'll be probably more than this too. But I'll sign him to minimum 1 year, $1.1 million deal to keep him in house. He's a URFA, so he's most likely not leaving anyways. But make sure he doesn't. Much as Wilson, and the same thing with Wilson. I know that Dylan Walk, Wilson's been good for them when he has had to play when Jacob's been injured, or they're just giving him rest. And yeah, they do. Who was their running back they drafted late last draft, but missed most of the injury? Marshawn Lloyd, he missed most of the season due to injury, but they do have him too. But so yeah, yeah. How much McDuff we want to? So how much? What do they got out that behind him? They let him walk. They Cooper. They did resign Wilson. But yeah, I'll resign McDuffie to 2 year, $9.5 million deal. Maybe they don't bring him because they do have some good linebackers. I feel like they're pretty high in Cooper, but I still feel like it'd be a good idea to re-sign him. Cheap 2 year deal. It's not like it's even not expensive. Dillard, did I didn't? Oh, I did show him. So they have Morgan's pretty versatile, but if they let Dillard walk, as of now they have like no backup tackles. So how much does Dillard want? It's a little more than I want it to be. I'll let them lock for that and sign a guy in free agency or draft somebody, developmental guy. I feel like that's a little more expensive than I want it to be. Davis can let walk. He got crapped. And Musgrave, you don't really need him. However, Rochelle will tell me. Yeah, they still have 56 million. Now let's look at some of these free agents. Um, So Stokes is even after releasing Alexander, I'll probably still let Stokes walk just because of his injuries issues. I want to get keep Keyshawn Nixon off the field if possible. Like he's a good returner, but he's not that good of a actual corner. So how much do some of these corners want? Just get our veterans. They got pretty young secondary. So that's the more how much Davis want. How much does Jones want? Yeah, I'll bring in Jonathan Jones away from the Patriots. He's a decent corner. A 2 year, $5.6 million deal. I'll bring him in. Maybe they try to bring another edge rusher for like depth, but like if they traded Preston Smith when they were trying to compete this season, I don't think I think they're high enough on their young guys to not to like because they got Rashawn Gary to be great number one, obviously. So they don't need a guy to be their number one. They need a guy that can be good help opposite of him. Maybe they go for a deaf guy. Maybe they sign Marcus Davenport just so he can play. Then you just have to sign with the Bears next offseason, maybe, and can play for all four teams in NFC North. That'd be kind of funny. So yeah, I'm gonna just see want. Yeah, maybe they don't do that. Maybe they want to best like just see if they can get him to stay healthy finally for once. They'll sign in a 1 year, $2.1 million deal. It'd be kind of funny if he decides to. Then he leaves next offseason and signs to the Bears, so he plays with all four senior teams in 4 seasons. Let's see if he can stay healthy with any of them. But yeah, maybe that'd be kind of funny if that happens. Whatever. So at least they don't need him though. Just saying that's what he was. So let's look at. Odds would be a good backup, but I'm sure he's way more expensive. Seriously, he's a lot cheaper than I thought he'd be. How much? They must think because of their guys' injury and stuff that they'll be cheaper. Like Moses gonna understand a little bit because he's getting older, but they're no, I don't think they're not want to go. I think they're not want to go to teams that they can be starters on because barring injury, they won't be starting here. Let's look at some other backup tackles here. I mean, they're real. Those guys are really cheap. I just don't think they want to go to a team they know they won't be starting on. How much does Lucas want? He's more expensive. How much does Bisham want? I mean, more expensive. Okay. How about that? More expensive. Okay. These those are more than I think that we get in there. So not them bringing any of those guys. Maybe I will be bringing in those Moses or Brown, just because some of these guys, yes, some of those other guys aren't really injury concerns, but I still feel like Brown and um, Moses are worth more than them, or at least closer to it. Come on. Okay, so Davis, I'll just beat Watt. Yeah, he's a veteran, former long-time Saint. So I'll bring him in on a 1 year, $1.7 million deal, just be a backup tackle because they do not have much at backup tackle right now. So I feel like they would want to bring somebody in or the backup guards. Anyways, so they got a lot of young guys. Nobody I'm very high on at all. So how much does Roten want? How about a little cheaper backup card? I mean, it's not like there aren't a cap space. I just feel like they're not really worth how much that cap hit would be. At least the contract would be. I don't know if that'd be their exact cap hit, obviously. What's the Banks want? Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be pretty expensive. Um, come on. Let's look at, oh, how about Opita? Patrick Rinelli, he went on to come back to Packers. Then I was looking at it, then I remembered, oh, yeah, he's a former Packer. Yeah, how much Steeny want? I'll bring in Aaron Steeny in a 1 year, $1.1 million deal. So, yeah, you get depth guard for some of their potential needs. Um, yeah. Them Falcons are, yeah, they have yeah. I think that's kind of it for free agent signings. Like they get a lot of young players. I feel like they're high on, so they don't want to place with any big name guys. So yeah, let's assume Cooney Strong. No, they could with Watson having injury struggles. Maybe they want to bring in a decent depth, another decent depth guy. So I'm gonna sign Olamide Sarjakushis to a 1 year, $1.8 million deal. Sorry for butchering that name there. So now he gets some help. Depth wide receiver. So yeah, yeah, I think that's kind of it for free agent signings. Wasn't for Nixon being one of the best kick returners in the league, I probably released him if they honestly let him cast. So they said let's say 2.5 million, which isn't much. And they don't really need that. So now let's go to some of their free agents. So yeah, Packers don't have a pick till 23. So and they have 8 picks. So let's see who falls here. Ooh, dang, they already have multiple good safeties, so that could be a really fun thing. Too bad he isn't a corner. Look really cool. Edge, line. Yeah. I know I just signed the guy and I said they might be high edge, but them being here, I feel like it's a really good pick for them. I'll give them Shamar Stewart edge out Texas A&M here. So now they have another pick at 54. Who is here? Oh, corner, D line, corner class kind of peers. So yeah, I don't get some help corner Jair Khan. try even better to make sure Nixon doesn't have to play a corner. So I'm gonna give them Trey Amos corner out of Ole Miss. Now they're in our pick at 87. So let's see who is here. Let's look D line. Nope, not doing D line here. Then tackle Mill maybe. Because let's see, how much longer do they have till Walker and Tom contracts come up? Tom, so he has 1 year left. Morgan, you know, no, Tom and Rasheed Walker. Where's there you go. So they both have 1 year left. So one of them might end up leaving. So I'll try to get a developmental tackle. It's kind of a good pick here. I'll get the Matt Millen tackle, West Virginia, just because both of their starting tackles are free agents next at start at end of the season. So now they got 123. See who is here. D line. Well, Phillips is still your maybe. Our receiver. God, I'm gonna pick 60. Okay, how does D line class kind of just D line depth class is a lot more depth left. So yeah, it's between two Maryland guys. It's kind of funny. Actually, yeah, it is. D line class is more depth left, so I'll wait there. My receiver has less it by 160, so I'll give them Ty Felton, my receiver, Maryland. You know, depth wide receiver, it's late fourth round. Now they have our pick 160. See who's here. Come on, Robinson. All right, yeah, that's how we're like. I want to see. All right, so our receiver class didn't get taken too many times, but hey, it's fine. D line class didn't get taken too many times either. So yeah, they re-signed Slayton based on a 2 year deal. It's the fifth round. Why not draft a developmental guy? I'll give them Jamari Caldwell, the lineman out of Oregon. Now they have another pick till 200. So yeah, let's see who is here. All right. Oh come. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at some of these guys. Maybe. I've taken this guy a couple times in these 7 round mock drafts for teams. They'll take him again. Get an developmental guard, and they'll give him Carson Vincent, T lineman out of Alabama A&M. Now they got 239. See who falls there. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Have a look and say if they. Um. Um. Yeah, I'll throw in our pick a corner. Just try to help out there. I'm gonna give them a Jalen Smith corner out of USC here. Now they have one more pick at 251, and that's it for their picks. So let's see who is here. Um, Marcus Yarns, huh? That's kind of a name I haven't really heard of before. Let me know. No, yeah. So they got Bullard, they got Evan Williams, but who do they got outside that? Not much. So I'm just gonna throw a pick. I'm just gonna strap the safety here. Good depth guy there that can help a little bit if injuries happen. It won't be you don't want him starting, but just maybe you can be a little better than the other guys out if multiple guys get injured there. So they'll give them Keely Arnold, safety out of USC. They did really good drafting safeties last with Evan Williams and Javon Bullard. So yeah, to recap their draft, they got Shamar Stewart edge at 23, Trey Amos corner at 54, Wyatt Millam tackle at 87. Maybe can play the card too, a little versatile there. Ty Felton, my receiver at 123, Jamari Caldwell, D lineman at 160, Carson Vincent, tier lineman out of at 200, Jalen Smith corner at 239, then Akili Arnold safety at 251. Now let's see how the CPU did. Yeah, it's right there. Two quarterbacks. Kel Williams though over Abdul. Oh, Chandler Walker over Abdul as well. Right, Genty real early. Raiders definitely need a running back. But that's earliest I've seen him going. Even Max Mike Green real early. Dang, CPU had the edges go early in this one. That's a great pick for the Colts. Oh, getting our great weapon for Penix. Try Camel 19. Okay. Guess Monte David and KJ Britta free agents. Warren makes sense. Thanks, kinda. They do got some tackles though. Yeah, got a pick for the package. I think Starks. Uh, guess they think the Rams are getting rid of the Cup. If they are, that makes sense. Worsen kind of fell a little. Sable in the first, and Chiefs getting a replacement for Smith. All right. Old Barron kind of fell a little bit. I've seen him a lot first rounders, first rounds. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.